Okay, so about a month ago, I think I mentioned on the Refinery that I got my notice in the mail that even though we liked our plan, we couldn't keep it. If we kept paying, we'd automatically be enrolled in a different, more expensive plan. If not, we can try to go on the exchanges and find. Today, I talked to my insurance agent who's helped me get insurance in the past, and she sent me a quote with 10, looks like 15 different plans that we can choose from. Every one of them is more expensive than the plan we currently have. The cheapest one is $519 a month for our family of four. The deductible is $11,000, which there's no way we can afford. The out-of-pocket maximum is $12,800. Co-insurance is 30%. Like, there's no way we can afford to pay $500 in medical bills per month and then also another $11,000 for the deductible. Plans go from there up to $900 a month. So we liked our plan. It had worked for us. My son has needed it quite a bit. Um, we like our doctors, we like our hospitals, and now we can't keep it. So we got Grubered, and that sucks. And I talked to my insurance agent. I said, "This is too expensive. We can't afford this. My work has to provide a plan because we have over 50 or 100 employees. That's going to cost the work a ton of money that we don't have right now to spend, which is a totally different thing. I mean, we'll figure out what to do, but that's going to hurt us a lot. And since what they offer for just me is less than 9% of my annual income, I think I don't qualify for any subsidies, is what they said. So I don't qualify for any subsidies and I can't afford it, and we need it for my son's surgeries going forward. So I have no idea what we are going to do. I think the only option I'm really left with is what Alan Grayson claimed that the Republicans wanted to do. Just don't get sick, and if you do get sick, die quickly, because I can't afford to pay for the insurance anymore.
Well, and
That's
what you
that's
said
just
about the
awful.
yeah, what you said about the lowest cost plan is something that I think people are beginning to understand. There are a lot of people, Obama will toss out the numbers of how many millions of people have gotten insurance that didn't have insurance before, and those numbers are all grossly inflated, but he tosses out those numbers anyway. But for a large number of those people, they got the bronze plan, they got the lowest cost plan that they were required by law to pay for, and the coverage that they're getting has such a high deductible, like a $12,000 a year deductible, and they have $200-300 a month or whatever just for them. They are effectively still uninsured because their deductible is so high, their premium is, to get a reasonable premium, they have such a high deductible that for medical care, they're going to go to the Walmart medical clinics and they're going to pay cash. So we are effectively raising taxes on people. They're paying their monthly health care premium is just a tax, even though it's going to an insurance company. It all rolls up to the government because that pays for free medical care for the really indigent. And they end up, and these people who have the low insurance, they are effectively uninsured. They're they're in the cash medical care market. So we're going to see an explosion of more and more of the neighborhood quick clinics and the emergency centers, and this is where you go when you have a cold because people are just going to become cash medical customers. Long term, I think that's why and how we're going to end up with free market health care, even in spite of Obama, because a single payer system was never ever going to work in this nation. It was always going to end up defaulting to uh, a free market healthcare system, and we're going to get there, I think, fairly quickly because Obamacare is so very, very bad. But in the meantime, we'll have people like Ryan's family who end up, you're going to pay monthly for health insurance that you actually never use. So you're paying for health insurance and paying cash for all your medical bills, and praying, "Dear sweet Jesus, don't let me get sick."
They implemented the lies, every lie, every strategy, every kooky, evil, twisted, wicked thing that he said that they should do. They implemented all that. So how can they come out and say, we what he said was detestable? What? You implemented every last word of what he said.